Have you ever felt like someone stole your identity? Like everything you knew, everything you were was suddenly snatched away and given to someone else? Imagine being promised a beautiful future only to find yourself scrubbing floors and talking to a talking horse head. Today, we're diving into a tale that's been whispered for centuries, a story of betrayal, magic, and finding your true voice. Get ready for a journey where a hidden princess fights to reclaim her destiny, proving that true royalty isn't just about a crown, but about courage and character. Our story begins in a faraway kingdom where a kind and beautiful princess was preparing for her wedding. Her mother, the queen, loved her dearly and knew the journey to her betrothed's kingdom would be long and dangerous. As a protective measure, the queen gave her daughter 3 magical drops of blood, each meant to keep her safe and strong. She also gifted her a magnificent talking horse named Falada, loyal and wise. But the queen had a final, urgent warning. Guard your truth, my dear. Once lost, it is hard to reclaim. This advice, as we'll soon see, would become terrifyingly real. The princess set off with her serving maid. This maid, however, harbored a dark secret, a heart full of envy. As they traveled, the princess grew thirsty. Each time she asked for water, the maid refused, growing bolder with each denial. Finally, at a stream, the princess stooped to drink, and in that moment of vulnerability, the maid struck. She demanded the princess's clothes, her horse Falada, and even her identity. With a wicked threat, she forced the princess to swear an oath, never to reveal her true self. If she broke the oath, she would pay with her life. The magic drops of blood which had protected the princess were now powerless against her own sworn word. Arriving at the prince's castle, the wicked maid presented herself as the princess. The true princess, now disguised as a common girl, was sent to herd geese with a young boy named Conrad. Her days were filled with loneliness and hard work, a stark contrast to the life she had known. Her only comfort was Falada, her loyal talking horse, whose head had been cruelly cut off by the maid and hung over the archway of the city gate, a constant reminder of her lost identity. Each day as she passed, she would mournfully speak to Falada, who would answer, confirming her royal birthright. Conrad, the goose boy, was puzzled by the girl who spoke to a horse's head. He reported this strange occurrence to the young king, the princess's intended husband. Intrigued, the king decided to observe for himself. He saw the girl's quiet dignity, her gentle nature, and heard her sorrowful words to Falada. He began to suspect something was amiss with the princess who had arrived. The impostor was crude, demanding, and lacked the grace he expected. The contrast between the two women was striking, and the king's curiosity grew into a deep suspicion. One evening, the king confronted the old queen, who served as a wise advisor. He shared his observations about the goose girl and the talking horse's head. The old queen, known for her wisdom, instructed him to listen carefully the next day, hidden, as the goose girl spoke to Falada. The king did just that. He heard Falada confirm the true princess's identity, speaking of the maid's betrayal and the oath. Later, the old queen called the goose girl and cleverly tricked her into revealing the entire story without breaking her oath. How did she do it? She said, "If you could tell someone your sorrow, who would it be?" And the goose girl, believing she was confiding in a stove, poured out her heart. Armed with the truth, the king confronted the impostor maid. When she could not explain herself, and the true princess's story was confirmed by the talking Falada, the maid's deception was exposed. The kingdom was shocked. The wicked maid was punished for her treachery, and the true princess, with her identity restored, was finally able to marry her beloved king. Her courage, patience, and unwavering spirit had triumphed over deceit. The kingdom rejoiced, celebrating their true queen, a woman who had faced adversity with grace and emerged stronger than ever. This classic tale teaches us the timeless lesson: the goose girl. Don't be fooled by appearances.
True nobility shines through no matter how much dirt is thrown on it. What an incredible journey of truth and identity. If you are captivated by the princess's resilience and Falada's loyalty, give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to Fairy Store Official for more enchanting tales and magical stories that will inspire and delight you. We bring you the classics with a fresh, new perspective. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure.